Now, a traditional marriage to Mr. Hulk Giraffe Hybrid John here. If you haven't seen that episode, somewhere up there there'll be a card. You'll also find John's head up there in the clouds because giraffe. A traditional marriage is a man taking care of the finances, taking out the trash, apparently, because that's manly thing. Grr. But also sleeping with other women who are not your wife. Because traditional marriage, right? We have another traditional marriage here today. And I just want to preface this entire video with me saying that I believe that there are two different types of traditional marriages. There's the marriage which I lean towards. If I'm financially stable, don't know why I said financially like that. It's like I struggled because I'm so broke. I couldn't say financial. But if I'm financially stable to the point where I can take care of my wife and the family, the kids, right? And she doesn't have to lift a finger, just vibe and live life, then all power. That's what I would do. But then there's the traditional marriage that the man will say, shush, you sit there and do nothing else with your life. That's the one that I don't, that's the one I can't understand, all right? Those are the two traditional marriages that I think exist. I lean, of course, towards if my wife is happy to just vibe, by all means, but if she also wants to do something else, career-wise, whatever, by all means as well. Let's see what this one is going to be.
This is Linda.
Hello, Linda.
She fell in love with Ricky.
Okay.
We have a traditional marriage where I make the money.
And I take care of the home. I believe modern relationships
Okay.
that do 50-50 are unhappy. It's not natural.
Okay, well, you've already ruined it. Huh? You've ruined it. Let me get this. Close that. You've ruined it already. Why did you need to say that? Huh? Don't get me wrong. Someone right now is probably gonna comment, you are being a hypocrite. You can't say that because in the previous one, again, somewhere up there, you said Mitch was unhappy, but I'm going off of body language. I'm going off of, what's the word I'm looking for here? His face. If you watch that, his face looks like he's going to cry at every second. You cannot say that every modern relationship that's 50-50 is unhappy. What a load of BS, huh? You know what else is BS? The fact that wow, I didn't even see that first time. His name is Risky Ricky. And oh my God, he's a crypto Donny. Oh shit. I'm gonna hate this episode even more. But look, you can't say that, right? Who are you? Are you in every single relationship in the world? No. But also, the fact that this show, for some reason, all the men seem to just sit on the computer, don't they? Like, every episode I've seen where it's a couple that are, well, pricks. The guy's on the computer. That's not funny, it's concerning.
Each month I earn 150,000 plus.
Oh,
I
must
have
be
never
nice.
paid a bill in my life. Bills are so irrelevant.
But while this dynamic is working well for the married couple, they have faced harsh judgment online.
People say like he's gonna leave you, he's gonna cheat on you, he's gonna abuse you. Someone said that I'm a
And
What did they
even
say?
some of those closest to Linda have expressed grave doubts about the couple's lifestyle.
my
Right. First of all those TikToks, you're pissing me off, Linda, because by all means, you want to stay at home and vibe, essentially. The vibe I was talking about, it's vibing, taking care of the home, etc. It is a work, but it is a work. It's wrestling, apparently. That is a job in itself. Let's not get it twisted, right? But I don't understand why you've made it your personality, right? Every single TikTok there, you was just flaunting his money. Let's calm down a second here, because essentially you're driving people to have an opinion towards you, And look, it's worked. I'm here. Skirt! I've parked up. I'm ready. But I don't see how we've come to the conclusion, or anyone has come to the conclusion, that he's going to cheat on you because of this. That's a bit weird. But I guess if you allow him to sleep around, then... But then... We're gonna see.
Dad wants me to do something with my life.
I am worried about power imbalance in the relationship.
Okay,
to
fair.
me, I don't like it.
Ricky's like so rich.
What's your priority? TikTok?
I think that got out of hand.
Right. Where's my red flag? I'm getting it now. There you go, I'm waving the red flag. How many times she's once again flaunted it? But he's so rich. Is that it? Oh my goodness. This is the bad type of traditional marriage, isn't it? And don't get me wrong, I know that traditional marriages back in the day, the power balance was off the Richter scales, right? The man pretty much could do what he wanted. And what's the woman gonna do? She can't speak up or anything. So that, I hope this is not the case here. But if the father is saying that he's worried about a power imbalance and that he wants her to do something else with her life other than TikTok, which is a fair point, unless, of course, she makes money off of TikTok, then fair enough. But again, I guess we're going to get into it. The key thing here, right, is, if you are new here, by the way, and I'm rambling, that's me. But the key thing here is he stopping her from doing anything else? Because then it's a problem. But if she's genuinely happy and he, like, they're vibing, then we'll see.
Hi, welcome.
What a house.
This is one of our houses.
Oh my goodness. One of our houses, by the way. Great life. That chandelier, you keep Amanda away from it. Somewhere up there. There is 3 plugs to different videos in this one. It's crazy. I'm a YouTuber.
I decorated everything. My husband did not touch anything, trust me. Over here.
Okay, well, that's more concerning for you because it's ugly. Hater H coming out now. No, it's actually very nice. But I don't like the fact that there's a gold cat tiger right there. It screams villain, you know? Like, it's something you would see in, like, Spider-Man. He goes to a villain's office as Peter Parker, and he's just, you know, doing his photography. He's playing it cool undercover. And they just have this. Just a random gold tiger.
This is great banter.
Here is where I cook all of the meals. Of course, a man's heart is through his stomach. So this is the kitchen. This is our movie room. We spend most of our time here. If we're not shopping.
Oh, stop it. Look, I understand once again you are rich, but we're seriously making money our personality. Why is there gold on the TV, bro? I'm assuming it's a smart TV, and somehow you've programmed it to shimmer as a screensaver. It's just obnoxious, right? You can have money, cool. There are many people in this world with money who are so down to earth. A Keanu Reeves, for example. This is screaming, you're poor. I know.
I kind of like everything. I love mixing my perfume, especially the 2 most expensive ones. It's my favorite. Okay, so let's go.
Like, is there need to say the 2 most expensive ones? I like mixing them. Look at me. Whatever. Just whatever.
Check out my husband. Hi, baby. This is his office.
fake.
This is
All
where
this
he makes all the
blurring.
money, all the magic.
So I'm
Is he
a
gonna
real
look
estate
behind?
investor. I also invest into Forex, stocks, crypto. Also own multiple businesses.
Shut up. Not only was it crypto, but it's Forex trading now as well. Oh, goodness gracious me. Just off of that alone, right? I know, you know, I don't really like when someone does something and now I've based everything off of what they do. But if This is he one of those red pill bros, huh? Sit like that. Oh, women. Oh, what are they good for? I hate them. Is he one of them? Because Forex and crypto. Oh,
So in a month, it depends. I usually make somewhere around 100,000 or more.
He's
That must
being
be nice.
humble. His biggest day, he's made $100,000 in one day.
okay. He's being humble, but you've absolutely just shat in my mouth consistently. He's being humble. So now, naturally, I'm going to brag. He's made 100K in one day. Look, I'm clapping, all right? Out of context, off screen, that sounds... But I'm being rammed in the ass by what I'm seeing, quite literally. I get it, you're rich. I get... What's the purpose of this episode? Is it just for them to flaunt? Is it?
When I met her, I didn't really make that much money. We met at a gym where I was a health coach at the time.
And I was looking to lose weight, but I found a husband instead.
It was a pretty much instant connection that we had.
We just thought we were soulmates, basically,
Okay.
from day one.
Humble
We've been together
beginnings.
for almost 8 years now. We got married when I was 19. He was making so much that I didn't need
How
to
old was
work.
he?
And it was making more sense for me to stay home. I personally love doing household chores because I love taking care of my husband, just as he loves taking care of me. I spoil him, I cook him his favorite meals, and I make sure the house is clean. I hire a maid for the cleaning for the most part. I was
What the hell is this? Right, she's gonna add strawberries to it. But what the hell meal is this? Huh? Melted chocolate and some strawberries. Are we about to turn this video into a very bad corn film? What's going on here? She said there, but again, similar to the John episode, Mr. Giraffe, right? That... What was her name again in that episode? What was her name again? As if she changed name. But I can't remember the wife's name, but she said that she also liked to take care of John. But obviously John took it too far and slept with other women because that's traditional marriage. I don't think this is what Ricky's doing. I don't think he's sleeping around, but what do I know, right? Maybe off camera he's doing it. But allegedly, of course, just to preface that. None of this so far is giving any reason to me about why this was filmed. What is the purpose? For her to get more clout? I don't understand.
in Jordan. In my culture, the man is the provider. My parents have always had a traditional role. My dad makes all the money and pays all the bills. My
Okay.
mom cooks, feeds, cleans, and takes care of the family.
what is the
my
dad's
dad
issue?
has always wanted me to be a doctor, and that was also my dream as well. But as of right now, my focus is on my marriage. It does take a lot of trust in a relationship for you to give up your dreams.
There's a red flag. I think we've maybe established what kind of traditional marriage this is. What does she mean it takes a lot in a relationship to give up your dreams? I'm sorry. No, sorry, never give up your dreams. Even if they're the most ludicrous dreams out there. As long as they don't hurt anyone, because there's a lot of sick freaks in this world, of course. But if it's a dream to be a doctor, I don't think just because you're in a relationship you should give up your dream. So, you know what? Now I'm leaning towards it being the bad traditional marriage because, well, on one hand though, the dad is in a traditional marriage, but if he didn't stop his wife from achieving her dreams, all right, I understand. But if he did, then also, what are you doing? You're being a bit of a hypocrite here. But I'm not liking that she said she gave up her dream, and that was her plan as well. I need to make it perfectly clear to everyone watching this. Affluent or not, if you're in a relationship, don't give up on your personal goals, your personal dreams, because then to me, it makes you not nothing, of course, because that's crazy to say, but it makes you rely more heavily on the relationship, and it kind of centers your world on the relationship, if that makes sense. Don't give up yourself just because you get into a relationship. Two people, they come together, It's 50-50, right? And does that make sense? Now I know, again, the internet is going to crucify me somehow and say that, oh, I want my wife to sit and just chill out. And yes, but at the same time, if she had dreams, etc., I'm not going to stop her from doing it. So get a grip of yourself if you're typing that in the comments.
and give up everything to take care of the man.
No.
But I don't have any fears about that. So right now we are about to go shopping. Ricky, are you ready?
Almost just putting on my shoes.
Are you
Oh
excited?
my goodness, man. Every episode of this, Love Don't Judge, the man's on the computer. The man is either the man or the woman who's just putting on shoes, or they're just chilling next to some, what is that? What do they call this? A futon or some shit? Why? Can we do something else? Can we have maybe someone in the garden doing gardening? Because that's what you do in the garden.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't have to ask for money. The way that we usually do it is however much he'll make that month, he'll give me like a percentage. I can do whatever I want with it.
I think after about 30,000, I would
Yeah.
question that.
Couples.
Ricky, are you looking for anyone else to be with? Because, wow, 30K, what, just as like an allowance kind of thing. You want to get risky with me, Ricky? I will do things.
Spending it's like on watches or cars.
Wow.
I have never paid a bill in my life. I don't even know how to pay the mortgage. So bills are
nice.
so irrelevant. Like honestly, they're relevant to me. They're relevant to him as well. Because
Well, yes, they're relevant to him because he's got shitloads of money, but Linda, it just doesn't scream like humble, actually, humility. She's quite literally, as I said earlier, she's made it her personality that she's got a rich husband. Like those movies with the stereotypical rich person who remembers, what was it? I don't know her name in the show, but Brenda's song in Zack and Cody. You know how she was the rich person? Oh, flaunting daddy's money, you know? That's what she's giving to me. How about give me some money?
I don't feel that it's unfair that I pay for everything. I feel like we're both a team, so I'm providing for us as one.
I'm a TikTok personality. I have over 450,000 followers combined. This is my most viral video. It's 16 million views. Okay, so I'm gonna post some of my purchases.
Do you know, I don't want to say this type of content is, useless, because I'm sure someone out there is living vicariously through people who make this type of content, because maybe they think they would never get this much money and, I'm going to live it through this person. But there is a fine line between showing off, right, and doing sort of daily vlog style content, if that makes sense. Because everything that we've seen, it's just flaunting it. Day in the life of a 23-year-old wife in Dubai. Like, give it a rest. Do you have any other personality traits other than the husband's money?
I get a lot of hate. People are really mean on social media, but I've gotten used to it. People say like he's gonna leave you, he's gonna cheat on you, he's gonna abuse you.
I don't know where
I've
they
heard
got
that I'm a
this
spoiled
from,
brat. I've heard that I bring nothing to the table. I've heard that I'm useless. It's quite vicious, actually. Someone said that I'm a
What did they say? What does that mean?
mean?
I've seen a couple comments where she's been called a gold digger, and I find it pretty funny because I have gold cars. So
We've been together for a long time before he's even had money. So I'm not trying to just take him for all he's worth.
That is, of course, why I'm not leaning too heavily into calling her, oh, you gold digger. They were together when he had no money. But then, do we know this? Or is this a story that's just being spun and he had no money, right? But again, if I'm in his position, I would do the same thing. Other than, tell her, I'm not sure if he told her, but she gave up her dream. I wouldn't do that. I would push her, especially with the resources that he has. He could have helped her out massively. Maybe get into some high-end medical school or something. So I'm a bit, iffy on that, because surely with that kind of money, if this was traditional, as you say, but it's traditional in the bad sense, not traditional in the good sense. But again, if I was in his position, I too chill out, vibe. But if she has a dream, I'm using the money and helping you pursue your dream. So, shove it, Ricky.
You're hard, showing off.
I've heard a lot of really nice comments from women especially who say that I urge them to choose better in their relationships and not settle for less. I believe modern relationships that do 50-50 are unhappy.
See, I'm gonna say it again because I said it earlier. This type of, again, content, we'll say, on the men's side of things, the rich, you know exactly, don't settle for this type of woman, etc. It's bad for the generation of men coming up. But of course, I don't know, we haven't really seen much in this, but her and the type of content that she makes, I don't think it, and by her saying that 50-50 relationships make you unhappy, I don't think it's a good example for the generation of women coming up. So it's two ends of the spectrum, right? But they're both preaching the same message. I don't like it. You can be happy in a 50-50 relationship. You're not always going to meet some risky Ricky, right? Who's watched Ricky Stanicki, by the way, on Amazon? Shout out John Cena. This is not sponsored, but Amazon Prime, sponsor me. Ricky didn't exist, but then he existed. Ricky before this. I don't know what kind of joke I was going to make there, to be honest. There was nothing there. I just ramble, as I've said. But you can be happy in a 50-50 relationship. And what's the likelihood that everyone is going to strike it rich like Ricky? So I think it's setting unrealistic expectations. So please, get a grip of yourself.
Natural. People
It's
are
not
waking up
natural.
and realizing that it's better to contribute to your home and your family life versus working at a corporate job that's sucking you dry. In the future, when I have a daughter, I would 100% urge her to marry somebody who can take care of her. So today, my dad's...
But you see, that's the issue here. Yes, take care of her, but is there love involved? I think that's the key thing. If she loves that person and equally they are loved back, okay, cool. You got money, take care of me. But if it's a case where I'm just going to marry this guy because he has money, no, don't do that, please. Money's not everything. I know the financial stability that comes, of course, with having an affluent partner, and Linda can just chill out, take care of the house, not work. I know it's very appealing. But then intimacy, the love, I'm not speaking on their relationship in this instance because, I mean, from what we've seen, how can I judge if they love each other? Both of their body language seems as if they do, but in a real life scenario, because this is essentially social media, in a real life scenario, please don't choose a partner solely based off of affluence. Or do. I mean, you're not going to listen to me, realistically. I'm just speaking. If you want to choose someone who's rich, just all power to you. Hope you are happy.
I am Linda's dad.
Okay.
When Linda told me that she is going to be a stay-home wife, it did not sit well with me. When Linda was growing up, she was thinking about either go to med school or to have her own business. I always encouraged her to go to school. I am worried about power imbalance in the relationship. I don't like it. How about if the husband can't work anymore? She have to be ready to help, and she have to be ready to be independent.
So I just went viral on TikTok again.
Wow, good on you, man.
So,
Are you genuinely, anyone watching this right now, has Linda painted herself in a good light here? Is there need to tell your dad, I've just gone viral on TikTok again? Who cares? Who cares?
how about the school?
So I didn't sign up yet. I'm a wife. I feel like that's more important.
I understand, but it's not more important because, you know, Ricky is a good guy, but you cannot just count on him because you have to be self-sufficient. You cannot just be like, okay, I'm gonna be a housewife forever.
Mama didn't go to school.
She had kids and she couldn't go to school. She wanted to go to school. She had 3 kids and I was working 60, 70 hours a week to support the family.
People go to school so they can make money.
I hate his face here, you know. I don't know what it is about it, but his face there, it's giving me, again, villain vibes of he's looking at the dad speaking like this and like, I'm planning to kick his ass after this or some shit. Fair enough. I mean, I said earlier, if his wife wanted to go to school and he disallowed it, then he's being a bit of a hypocrite, but she wanted to not go to school. But then also, Linda doesn't want to go because she's happy being a wife. So realistically, why is this video, this reaction even happening? I don't know.
Go to school so they can make money. We don't need to make money.
I
Well, at some
understand,
point,
but
maybe.
you know, it's more security for you, more security for Ricky.
I want to go back to school,
Okay.
but
So
it's just
then-
not right now. You know what I mean?
When right now, when you're gonna have kids, you're gonna go back to school?
it's
No,
not-
for real. I mean, you're gonna wait to have kids and then you're gonna go back to school?
It's just not like my priority right now.
Really? What's your priority? TikTok?
So fake.
Ricky, what's going on?
And if
thing
she
is,
wants to
though-
stay at home, why not?
Rick,
Shut up, Ricky. The thing is, surely with that many followers on TikTok, she is making money. I hate the fact that this show right now is painting their situation as if she has no money. Damn it, she makes money, all right? With the little following I have on the football account, for example, I get some money, right? But she, with 450k, and if she's going viral on occasion, and I know that type of content is filled with comments, right? She's making bank, bro. Let's not act as if she's struggling and relying heavily on, well, of course she's relying on him because I don't know how much she earns. It's not 100k a day like Ricky, but she's making money. Her money that she's making, I'd love to make that money. I'm telling you now.
Like, I gotta take this call.
okay.
Well,
So Linda, listen
magically he gets a call during filming.
to me. I know he loves you. He loves him. How about if something happened to him? How about if he loses his businesses?
That is true.
What you gonna do? You don't know what life is gonna bring, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I want you to be secure.
then what
I
the
want
hell
you
was
to be
the point in
good, and
any of
I'm
this?
always worried about you. And you know that I love you so much. That's why I keep talking to you about this.
I know, and I want to make you proud. You know, I do want to make you proud.
You are. You know, you
And
always make me proud.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay, so basically,
I think that
None
almost
of
got
this
out of
was-
hand, but it went as good as it could have. You know, he understands that right now my focus is this and my TikTok.
I hope Linda will go back to school one day and finish her education. Even if she doesn't work, at least she have a degree.
So you want to go to college.
well,
I do, just not right now.
I feel that it's important to spoil her just because I love her a lot, so
okay, fair.
why not give her the best life?
I mean, what an... Shut up. What a waste of a video, huh? Because realistically, who cares? The fact that nothing about this was screaming that she's in some sort of trouble, she's in a toxic marriage. Sorry, but maybe, I guess, that she gave up her dream. Did he force her to give up the dream, or did she just put it to one side to be the wife? We didn't clarify that. So that's the crucial information I need to know if this was worth it or not. But anyway, it wasn't that bad compared to the other ones. Do you know what I mean? First we had a mixed weight couple that we looked at for the first time. Now we've got just normal, kind of, right? But just But I reiterate, I understand the father's want for her to get a degree because I'm assuming the culture would be similar to Turkish culture in that if you have a degree, you know, for some reason you're held to a higher standard in the family, because that makes sense. Degrees aren't everything, by the way. But of course, get one. I kind of understand him. Get one. Even if you don't work within the degree, at least you have it. It's similar to me. I don't work within my degrees field, but I have it, I guess. So I kind of understand him. But at the same time, again, I don't think she's not making money. She definitely is making money, because think of the sponsorships, etc. So even if Ricky's businesses fail, it might not be the same level of income, but she's still earning money. Let's not get it twisted. I don't like how this episode painted it as if she's poor and she's nothing without this man, because she would be. But then also the content she makes, it wouldn't be without Ricky. Oh. Basically, just the main take point from this: if you're in a relationship and you stop someone from living their dreams just because you are affluent and can take care of them, stop it. You shouldn't be in a relationship then, because you've essentially taken that person, stripped everything away, and made them, well, your biatch, kind of. Very much disagree with that aspect. But again, if she gave it up herself, can you really fault Ricky? I mean, I would tell my wife, no, you're going to push for this. But ultimately, if she doesn't want to, then basically this relationship, from what I've seen, isn't the most horrible. But there's still certain parts in there that's a bit, She needs to get a personality outside of the money. I'll tell you that much. Ricky also needs to have some sort... They both don't have a personality. I'm going to end it here. I've rambled for probably 7 hours. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Take care of yourself. Much love. And as always, the Love Don't Judge playlist is here. Have fun.